Hey booktube friends, so once again trying out something a little different for this video, trying out my living room. I just think that the lighting in my other room where my books are is kind of atrocious, especially I'm filming this in the morning, and just the way the sun is coming in, it just like makes me look like just a blur of light. So we're gonna try this. So yeah, the lighting in this room is just way better. Today I am actually an invalid. I broke my ankle over the weekend. I have tons of time to read. I started a bunch of new books, so I thought I would do a currently reading kind of casual just discussion about what I'm reading and what I'm thinking about it, since I can't drive myself since I broke my right ankle, and I can't leave the house without someone driving me somewhere. So here we are. The first book that I picked up recently, and I just kind of randomly picked it because I was waiting in a doctor's office, is a book by Karen Slaughter, and that is Pretty Girls. I have never read any Karen Slaughter before, and honestly I haven't really read many thrillers, maybe like one or two, and they might have been like a Michael Crichton and a John Grisham. So I've definitely never read any gritty crime fiction like what Karen Slaughter writes. I'm probably about 30% through, and I'm definitely engaged. I'm enjoying it for the most part. I'm not sure if it's just me and thrillers don't get along, or if I'm just kind of feeling out the genre, but I think I'm not a fan of the gritty details. It's got a lot of rape scenes and really graphically written. Definitely it would be a trigger warning for anyone who has a problem with reading about rape, murder in really graphic detail. I think it's well written and well paced for the most part. I'm just not sure what I think about reading those really detailed, doesn't leave anything to your imagination kind of scenes. So maybe that's not for me, I'm not sure yet. The next book that I'm in the middle of, well actually kind of towards the beginning of, is City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. I'm making my way through the series of the Mortal Instruments and also the Infernal Devices. This is book number 4 in the Mortal Instruments series, and so far I'm like 100 pages in, and it's really slow. I'm surprised on this one because usually Cassandra Clare really jumps into the action right away, and I feel like we've just been reading and reading 100 pages in and nothing's really happened. It's still just kind of building a lot of the backstory. I don't know if maybe that's partly because it comes after a kind of completed trilogy that she wasn't necessarily intending to add more books, and then we get this book several years later in the series, so maybe she's just trying to remind the readers of everything. But yeah, a little slow so far, not sure how I'm feeling about it. The next book that I've picked up is a manga, and that is volume 2 in Fruits Basket. If you saw my wrap up from May, I started Fruits Basket in May, and so I just decided to continue. Very cute, just fun as I'm kind of laying around my house with my ankle up and elevating it with ice on it. This is just kind of something I can fly through really quick. The next book that I am slogging through, not getting through this fast at all, I think I've been reading this for many moons, several months, is Beyond Talent by Angela Miles Beeching. This is kind of a how-to manual for people who are interested in being musicians for a living, which is myself. And so I think I'm just taking forever because it's really just practical reading. So I'm just kind of reading a chapter here and a chapter there. It's not like a page turner or anything, but it's really great. It's giving me great ideas for how I can kind of propel my career forward. With my music career, I kind of got stuck in a rut in some ways. Part of the problem is I'm a full-time teacher, and that's really where all my time is going, obviously, and I love teaching, and I love pouring the time in to that. I really value music education, and I love teaching the kiddos. But I also have goals musically for myself, and just becoming more of a prominent performer in the area that I live. I actually do perform a lot. I'm a flutist, if you didn't know, and I play the flute professionally in different orchestras around Southern California. So yeah, this is useful to me, but again, I'm taking my sweet time getting through it. The final book that I have to show you today is a new release. That would be Save the Date by Morgan Matson. out of my comfort zone again, kind of like the Karen Slaughter book. I don't know, I guess I'm just branching out. I guess because it's summertime and I have a broken ankle and I have nothing else to do other than look up books on the internet. This is a YA contemporary novel. You've probably seen it around BookTube already, but in case you haven't, it is about a wedding that goes terribly wrong. Our main protagonist is a girl named Charlie, and her older sister is getting married. The whole family is kind of flying in for it, and from what I understand, I'm not very far in. I'm only like the first 2 chapters in. From what I understand, it's kind of like one of those rom-com kind of things where everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not even to the wedding yet, so I'm just kind of in the backstory. And there you have it. That's everything that I'm currently reading. Let me know if you've read any of these books down below and what you thought about them. And then maybe give me some ideas for some things that I could pick up based on any of these, since it looks like it's going to be a summer of reading since I can't do very much else. If you like my content, if you like to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I hope you are having a lovely week, and I will see you next week. Bye.